This year I've read 21 books. That's almost as more than I read last year. I thought I would quickly go through a yes, no, maybe on the books I would recommend, not recommend, or possibly recommend. Quicksilver. I would say yes. The first part, I didn't know if I was gonna like or not, but it reeled me in. Mates by Ali Hazelwood. Yes, this was my first rate of the year, and it was my first 5-star of the year. Phantasma. I would say maybe. I think I overhyped it in my head. I was underwhelmed, so maybe. Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. No. No, I think this is one of her worst books that I've ever read. Heartless Hunter. I would say maybe. I think it was a good intro. I haven't read the second one yet. I have it. I own it. I just haven't read it yet. But I will continue on. It was interesting enough to continue on with the duet. So yeah, I'll say maybe. Direbound by Sable Sorensen. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And I'm just so mad that I can't read Furybound yet because I'm waiting for the paperback. So that'll be in a year and a half. Or if it'll ever be published as a paperback, who knows nowadays. Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Also no, this is probably the second worst book that I've read from her. I think I'm putting a pause on all Ali Hazelwood books. Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. I would say maybe. This is another one that I was overhyping in my head and it felt very underwhelming for me. I'll say maybe because people did like it. Assad Air by Sarah Hashim. Absolutely 100% yes. I am looking forward to reading the second book. Now we're gonna go to all of the books that I read on my Kindle. I read the Edge of Darkness trilogy. I'm gonna say a maybe because there's a few things. Trigger warnings for sure. It is definitely super dark. The plotline is crazy. Now is it crazy good? That's still up for debate, but it does live rent-free in my head every now and then. I read Psychotic Obsession by Lee Rivers, same author as the Edge of Darkness trilogy, and I will say yes to that because I love Tobias Mitchell, but he is such a complicated man in this book. In the Veins of Drowning by Kaylee Cassidy. I would say yes. I was very surprised by this book. I've never read a sci-fi fantasy before, so I really enjoyed it and I would recommend. The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I'm not good with last names or names in general. Absolutely no, I hated this book. One of my least favorite, tied with probably Check and Mate. I would not recommend this book. The Magnificence of Death by Rhea Rainwater. I did like this book. I would say maybe. I think I was right in the middle when it comes to this book. The Wolf King by Lauren Palfenlin. I really liked The Wolf King. Scottish Highland fantasy. Yes, I would recommend. The Night Prince, second book in the series. I liked that even more. Daggermouth by H.M. Wolf. Absolutely not. I hated this book. That was one of the worst books that I've read. The Poison Daughter by Shayla Masterson. I would say maybe. I liked the concept, but it fell very flat for me.